Hey, YouTube. Boy, Kasugi Gamer. Ready for some blastacular action here. We were just about to go visit the linen closet, because we have to see where all the linens come from. 303, 304. I told you that the SSS has taken on the cryptid investigation. My apologies. Such matters are typically under Bracer jurisdiction, but with me being away from the guild right now. Knock it off. You don't need to worry about that. Still just a joint investigation. Not like my kids are biting off more than they can chew. Just them to take care of things for today at least. So you say. Come on. Come on. You know as well as anyone how much they've grown this year. Besides, you should be enjoying this time together while you have it. You don't get this nearly enough. If you ask me, Dad's place at all times like this is right beside his daughter. I'm in your debt, Sergey. Thank you, Chief. That's very kind of you. Pardon us. The SSS. What are you guys doing here? Told him to... I've been coming alone since all of you are supposed to be busy today. Sorry about that, Chief. I'm gonna check on Shizuku ourselves. Thank you for visiting. SSS. Oh, Shizuku. I've never seen you with your eyes open like that. Does that mean your sight is back? No, not exactly. Dr. Salen did everything that she could as the operating surgeon. On paper, the procedure was a success, but her vision is not yet fully recovered. All that is recovered thus far is her ability to perceive light around her. That's so. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't worry about me, everyone. I'm okay. Since you're all here, would it be alright for us to take a walk to the roof together, Father? That'd be nice. Just starting to think it's a little crowded in here. We all could use some fresh air. But Shizuku just had surgery. Shouldn't she be taking it easy? Doctor said her condition is stable, so as long as she isn't exposed to strong light for an extended period of time. Seeing as today is a little overcast, there shouldn't be any issues with taking her outside. I'll inform the staff. Would you all help Shizuku out of the bed? Make sure she's ready to go? So the divine blade of wind has a soft spot for his darling little girl. Add him to the list, I suppose. He's always like that. Father is a kind man once you get to know him. Yeah, and now we can go for a little jog, skip, and walk with the guy. We're up for it. I'm excited already. Watch your steps, Shizuku. I will, Father. The breeze is so nice and the sunlight is so warm. I almost forgot how bright it could get. Glad you're enjoying yourself, Shizuku. Think about it, Arios did mention something about you being able to perceive light again. I'm still not able to make out any details, but yes, that's right. I can sense how bright it is now. Almost like there's a white haze all around me. A white haze? I can imagine your eyes know there's light there, but it's not the same as having vision. Oh, you don't have to be sad for my sake, everyone. I'm very happy with how well the surgery went. You are? Well, at first, I was upset that I didn't get all my eyesight back, of course. At that point, I started giving up hope that I was ever going to get better. Shizuku. But after thinking about it, I realized that this is the first treatment I've ever had that's made this much progress. That means my eyes can still get better, even if it takes a long time. Gave me a reason to believe again. Plus, I don't want to let down Father, Kia, and everyone at the hospital who's been supporting me. So I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue my treatment. Shizuku, you're amazing. Everyone has that kind of strength. Well, I don't know if I call it strong. Still need everyone to help. Everyone's help. Without Father here to pay my hospital bills for me, I don't know what I'd do. As long as you haven't given up, I'll support you as long as it takes. So don't worry about that, Shizuku. Just focus on getting better for us. It's exactly what Mother would want to. You're right, Father. Thank you. I know that Mother is with the goddess, watching over us, so I'll keep doing my best to make her recover. For you and her both. You got some fire in your belly here. Arios? No question who her daddy is. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, does it? I'd say she gets it from her mother, if anything. It's almost time for us to return to your room, Shizuku. Doctor's orders. Oh, yes, of course. We'll walk you back inside. Alright, better get back to work. You two enjoy your father-daughter time, Arios. Much appreciated, Sergey. Much appreciated, Sergey. See you again. See you tonight, Chief. It'll do. Expect me to hear all about your cryptid investigation. The divine band of wind here. Taking some time off, this is your chance to close the gap. The divine what? Yeah, later, guys. Thank you for coming, Chief. Can't believe you said that with a man almost still in the room. Ooh. Who else do I know that could get away with that? Ha. Well, he is my former superior. I can afford him a little bit of leeway. Nevertheless, he is correct. I hope you have no objections to investigating the cryptids for today. I plan to be back to work first thing tomorrow. Till then, enjoy to Scott, Winslow, Alia, and Lynn. We'll do what we can. Thank you for covering for Father, everyone. I hope your work goes well. And I'm glad you visited too. It was fun talking with you all. Pleasure was ours. Pleasure was ours, Shizuku. I'll come see you again soon. Take care. Oh, I just remembered. Kia came to visit me yesterday. But I think hearing about the surgery only made her sad. Well, I mentioned it. There did seem to be something on her mind this morning. Don't worry about it too much, Shizuku. Just stay positive, and I'm sure Kia will cheer up eventually. I hope so. Leave the investigation of the cryptids to you and yours. Plan to be back to work first thing tomorrow. Until then, enjoy just... Yeah. I already did that. Mayful was tearing up the day Michael was discharged from the hospital. So I lent her my big hanky. I thought it worked at first because she stopped crying, but then I realized she was giving me a really nasty stare. I mean, what kind of thanks is that? She didn't even give it back to me afterwards. Big hanky. Book entitled A Primer on Crossbell and Casquines. It's permanently on the shelf. Arios McLean found pins and needles the entire time Shizuku was in the OR. We're absolutely sick, no doubt. Everybody in Crossbell knows and worships him as a hero. Divine blade of wind. But in the end, he's still only human. Seeing him in that state, it dawned on me. He's just like any other loving father, worried for his daughter. Notice that Leighton is always off helping out with surgeries and making rounds around the hospital. He's on a completely leveled than a freshman like me. Leighton has been working at 100 cells per hour ever since what happened to his last supervisor, driving him half to death. You need to remember to be patient. The only way to improve is to study, and study some more. Hello and welcome to St. Ursula Medical College. If you're hoping to see Dr. Salen, I just saw her head into the courtyard a bit ago. She's spending more and more time out there these days. There's been a lot on her mind for sure. Everyone believed the surgery would be a success with Dr. Salen. But maybe the current medical technology just isn't enough to restore Shizuki's. Let me guess. Mayor's proposal has been the talk of the town, right? Independence. Now that's a dream every cross-bellied has had for who knows how long. Personally, I'm all in favor of it. Oh. Dr. Salen. Oh, hey. Oh, hello. My apologies, but I think so. Need to time to the results of Shizuki's operation must be hitting her especially hard. Yeah, she is a surgeon in charge of the species. Yep, and we'll fish for a little bit. Of course, do the aqua ruler. Do a rainbow gem EX. Piraruku. Good space epith. Okay. Let's actually see if we can take on Matt of the Sea. I'd not say a word. For his back turned, he still makes himself heard. Still can't challenge him. For some reason, I can't fish from over here. Okay. Cool. Hey. Cool. Okay, well, time to head back. Let's go back here. Do a little bit more exploring around. I forget if we did these. Hey, yeah, here to try the best noodles in the land? You're in the right place. Yeah, I guess so. We're the special sports section and we're here about a request. Oh yeah, the whole deal. You're in luck, officer, so I'm about to let you sample the very best my card has to offer. Best of all, it's on the house. Call these heavenly noodles. Eat up, ladies and gents. What a comforting presentation. The deep red broth tells me this is going to have a kick. Maybe a punch and a chop while it's at it. Ah, come on, give it a chance. Get past the heat, and your taste buds will be flying right up to the cloud nine. If you're more like a hen instead. Our tongues are on fire. Well, here goes nothing. Hey, you're right. It's spicy, but with a deep, complex tang. I won't deny that it's delicious. My only concern is how hard it is to eat without splashing the broth everywhere. Good point. I don't think that'd be an easy thing to get at. It's always the ladies that are telling me these things. I say that if you get to enjoy the best star noodles under 80 of the sky, then who cares about a few stains? Damn straight. Randy? The whole world of rich flavors just beyond this bowl's spicy horizon. Buy that with these perfect stubble noodles, dancing in the broth, and you got something a real man could appreciate. This is Ozell, my man. This is the path of the noodle you've been telling us. Yes, you finally get it now. Cherish it, young one. That's true enlightenment you're tasting. Just for that, I'll give you another serving to go. Make sure to savor every last drop. Hey, thanks, Ozell. Man, I was really into that dish. I guess that settles who's writing the piece about this place. Okay. Detective, let's see. Who all we have to? Oh. Yeah, give us a. It's time to go to the. Hey there, can I interest you in some juice? Sorry, I missed, but we're with the special sports section. Oh, that thing? Yeah, I remember hearing about it. How about this? It's a Cervic tomato soda. My latest product. Like the shake that you made for Speaker McDowell? Yep, well, he's made our speaker. Still orders the usual every time. It's my latest and greatest iteration of it. Soda masks the bitterness a little. That way even Cervic tomato haters can enjoy its benefits. I see. You really need to do this, July? This might be the end of the SSS. You know the risks of being out on police force, Randy. Every day could be your last. Just try your hardest to keep it down. God! I'm dying. Not before me, you aren't. The carbonation only serves to intensify the Canada-made concoction. You think so? Sounds like there's still a lot of room for improvement there. Anyway, this bellberry juice should work as a nice palate cleanser. Here. Oh, that's absolutely delicious. What a stark contrast to the bitter draught that tomato juice was. This one is probably the better choice for the gourmet guy, as far as anyone with taste buds are concerned. Okay. Next up. We'll go to the ice cream. Go get some ice cream. Hey there, craving some ice cream today? That's actually what we came to ask about. See, we're with a special sports section. So you guys are the ones on the job, eh? The CNS already told me a bit about it. I'm ready for this. So without further ado, allow me to recommend my one and only Septicolored Sherbet. Wow, now that sounds good. It's my newest creation, a frozen blend of several delectable flavors all at once. I've even added bits and pieces of candy that burst in your mouth. The texture is an experience you'll never forget. Zane, what? We'd love to try it. Munch. It's cool and delicious. The presentation is cute too. I see what you mean about the texture. The candy just explodes on my tongue. So I can see what the ladies of the SSS. Hear about this? Geotide looked like she got hit with a bad case of brain freeze. No, not quite. I'm simply too shocked for words. The thrill of the popping candy, the creamy, refreshing coolness, and the perfect balance of flavors. Harmonizing on your palate like an optimized quart loadout. This is it. The beginning of the sherbet revolution. My apologies. Perhaps I went a little overboard. I have to say, this one's Tio's new favorite. Think you can write about it for the gourmet guy? Yes, I would give it a sterling 5 out of 5 recommendation. I'm glad you liked it so much. Sure to come back tomorrow. I have plenty more where that came from. West Street. See if there's anything here. Oh, we need to check on oh. Not this one. The chief of Armorca village called Airhold over this morning. He wanted to discuss something, but it didn't sound like a business negotiation. I wonder what it could be. Bob was supposed to have the day off. He went off somewhere. Is he working again? Anyway, why? I hear you. West Street. Probably going to Morges. Oh, hey Lloyd, what's up? Back for some more bread? In a way, we're actually here for a support request. Oh, so that's what they're having you do, huh? I'm flattered. Obviously, I wish I could recommend all of our breads. If I had to pick one, it'd have to be the Bennett Supreme I gave you earlier. Wow, really? Yep. Wish I could recommend my own, but Bennett really nailed it this month. If you're looking for more just Files loaf, this is the one. Hold on just a second. Oh, hey, Bennett. I was just in the middle of recommending you. What an idiot's name do you think you're doing? I'm not done refining that one yet. I'm not letting my bread go into that gourmet guide unless it's at least twice as good as yours. Huh. What are you freaking out about? It's already delicious, if you ask me. Whatever. Just don't let me catch you shilling my stuff for me. My say-so again. Got it? And I don't get why she always has to go all ballistic on me. All I said was that her bread was good. Therein lies your answer, my good man. Guess Lloyd wasn't the only lady killer growing up around these parts. Anyway, seeing as Bennett's completely against it, would you maybe recommend something else? Guess I'm going to have to. Alright, how about this? It's my latest creation, the tender cutlet sandwich. Wow, this really melts in your mouth. Yeah, and the sauce is something else. Great work, Oscar. Thanks, buddy. Still developing now, so it'll be a while before I actually have it on our shelves. That's a shame. Be better not to mention it in the article. Yeah, it's up to you, but I promise to hook you on the final version once it's done. Certainly looking forward to it. Gorgeous. Go to Talus. Oh. I forgot to put the And did I feed Giddy? These are the questions that one must ask. Vanilla, go! This spot looks good. While Davis is building, Lloyd and the others decided to take a break from their duties. After a cursory check with CPD headquarters, they each retired to their respective rooms to rest. I think this just about does it. You have a minute, No? Lloyd, yeah, come on in. Is it time to go? It's about. HQ didn't need anything else in particular from us today. After us. You're writing over there. Official paperwork? Oh yeah, it's just one of the duties. It's a temporary transfer. I just signed Commander Beals. I report every week. I'll keep up the good work. Oh, seems your room isn't so bare bones anymore, huh? You got a bike now, huh? Is that a pair of racing flags on the wall? Oh, you recognize them? Sure. I did live in Calvard for 2 years. Yeah, think about it. I saw a lot more bicycles there than I do here. As for the flags, there are oval car races over there too, aren't there? Yeah, exactly. My late father was especially fond of those, actually. Back when I was a kid, he brought us some train tickets. Took me on a trip to see a race. He was always busy with the CGF, so we only ever went that one time. I see. This is the reason why you love cars so much. Ha. I'm that obvious, huh? Love to watch another race. Next time I get a vacation off work. Don't know that'll be, though, if ever. I hear you there. I get a sense you'd prefer to be behind the wheel instead of in the stands. Changing the subject a bit. Are there any bicycle models you'd recommend? I'd love to hear about them sometime. Oh? When I was Calbart, I had this friend who was something of a biker. Definitely struck some interest in me. Thinking we could go for a ride together on one of our days off. What do you say? That sounds great. Bikes do a lot more than just go from point A to point B. They're good for a workout, handy in a pinch, and most importantly, fun to ride. I'll bring you a catalog for my house next time. Thanks, I appreciate it. See if there's anything. This is gonna look covered. Oh. May I come in, Ellie? Lloyd? Yes, you may. Is it time for us to leave soon? Just about. HQ didn't need anything else in particular from us today. Everyone's still getting ready though. So I don't feel like you have to rush. Ah, I see you've added some new decor to your room. It kind of happened on its own, really. I've been trying to cut down on clutter by taking my old books, such with me on my trips to home too. So this is way more put together than my place. Sure, you might have more stuff, but it perfectly complements your room. Oh hey, is that a music box? Yes, it is. It's a Reavelt company brand antique. I found it at Imelda's shop. The tune it plays brought up so many old memories that I purchased it right then and there. Would you like to listen for a bit? Sure. Can't say I'm not curious. It has a nice soothing tone. Doesn't it? The Reavelt company is better known as an Erebonian-based instrument manufacturer. But their music boxes are quite popular as well. I used to own a much smaller one that played this exact same song when I was a little girl. I bought it with me when studying abroad. I did end up losing it. I see. It have been a memento from her parents? I've given up on replacing it since they were no longer in production. So I was practically beside myself when I found out that Imelda had one in stock. I can only imagine. Never really know what you might find in there, huh? So I discovered. Now then, shall we leave, Lloyd? Sounds good. Cool. There's a... And was this? Hey, just got back from the hospital myself. Just keep your nose on the grindstone and focus on the cryptid investigation. That was a good chance to catch up on the Divine Blade of Wind while he's taking time off. Oh, cool. So I can try this with Mikhail. Well, we got Mikhail beaten. Girl? He says, don't let your guard down. We won't. We already know exactly how dangerous those cryptids can be. Thanks for the concerns. I'd love to call you if we need backup. Okay, well. Discovered a notice saying to tread carefully on highways due to some strange monsters cropping up in the air. Myself have to drive on a highway pretty often, so I guess I'm going to have to keep an eye out. State independence, huh? Never thought I'd see the day it actually got traction. Personally, I'm all for it. Truth be told, I don't even get what this whole independence is. I have to look into it before the referendum. I'm not exactly sure how we'd benefit from being an independent state. If anything, I just hope we don't end up making enemies out of the Empire and Republic. I have in mind to hurl myself off a cliff if independence causes the transcontinental railroad to shut down. Now, it is time to go on over to East Street. Alright. I've been living in the city for a while. Can visit all Mark. But I really do miss the relaxed atmosphere back there. Crossbones seem to be prattling on about some independence proposal. Do they not understand their peace and prosperity is largely thanks to my home, the Erebonian Empire? That guy's a real jerk face. The noodles. Business Owners Association will be assisting with the referendum, it seems. Personally thinking, though, I haven't the slightest idea how things are going to turn out. Never thought Mayor Croy would be so bold as to propose Crosswell's establishment as an independent state. On the other hand, this may be our best shot at it, seeing as the influence on domestic and foreign affairs is greater than ever before now. For the last 70 years, Ereboni and Calvon has kept Crossbell under the iron fists, degrading it time and again. It won't be without opposition, but attaining sovereignty from a state would be a big step towards regaining our pride. Our pride. American pride. American mattress. Our family came here for lunch today. Lunch? It's Mapo dish is delicious. Puff, puff, slap! My, but these noodles are spicy. One taste is enough to perk you up. They're quite delicious. I have to say, they're giving me the vapors. I thought I'd treat my family to the delicious Eastern food today. Glad I did too. You seem to be enjoying it. I'll be returning to the cathedral soon. Our doors are always open to you if you need the church's assistance. Gourmet guide? I guess Master did mention that. He's over at the kitchen. You should go talk to him about it. Hi, would you like to order some? All of our customers are talking about what happened at the trade fair. Was what the mayor said really that huge of a deal? Let's actually see if I won't be flying home to Grand Sail until after I've covered the referendum. And our concealed Reval show. We'll probably be bumping into each other for the next few weeks, so I'll see you around town. Yeah, see you around town. Can I help you? If you want to place an order, do so at the counter. Sorry, but we're actually here regarding the support request. Ah, the gourmet guide. Yes, I know of it. It's a midday rush, but I won't turn you away. Find yourself an empty table. You want to be sampling our pride and joy of long now. My peerless fried rice. Oh man, I can't wait. That sounds great. We'll go grab some open seats. Delicious. Phew. Really know yourself, Zhang Hui. Don't think you'd be able to get a masterpiece like this anywhere but Long Lao. You had better believe it. Fried rice has always been one of my specialties. I also recently improved upon it. This is why it's a peerless. Nothing compares. Chew, chew. Chew, chew. Munch, munch. Wow, you aren't kidding. You would have thought, who would have shot a dish so simple, a taste so complex? I used to make fried rice all the time at the barracks. This is a totally different dish one made out of that. I forget to swallow. Damn. Look at her shovel it down the hatch. So long as she enjoys the food, I wouldn't care how she eats it. She likes seconds? I make plenty to spare. Sure, yes, sir. I've never seen Noelle like this. She's like a kid in the middle of a growth spurt. Figuring I was going to handle it. Long Lau's right up. Yeah, it's all yours. Well. Let's go to mines. I already talked to them. The mains or Armorica? It was Armorica. The Ash Tree Inn. I wrote a book called True Mysteries of Crossbow. Story of a man searching for his lost. That's a spooky one, alright. Still, if you don't have a head, can you possibly cry out to people for asking them to find it? And now it's not so scary. Hello, Special Sports Section. Welcome back to the Ash Tree Inn. For a place to stay, or maybe a bite to eat? Actually, we're here regarding a support request. Alright, that's Crossbow News Service already told me everything I need to know. So without further ado, let me treat you to my chef's special omelet rice. Don't mind if I do. Munch, munch. My, this is delicious. Agreed. Superb. Flavors of rice, chicken, ketchup, and egg are simple, yet together they make something amazing. Reminds me of how attuned Armorica is, the nature surrounding it. And I can truly say they've visited this village until they've had some of this. Haha. All his high praise is about to get me red in the face.
Sounds like you're pretty fond of this dish too. Guess that means we found your recommendation.
Sure, speak. Say a few words about what a chill guy go fun is. So I was hooking us up with some quality grub when we were here in Omar. Sure, I can handle writing this one. Oh, thanks much, Lee. I appreciate if you guys could write on something that drums up more business for us.
I could go report to pass. Grace now.
Again, we haven't found everyone's favorite dish yet.
There might be more spots to try.
Seeing if,
And that does it for the sheets. Before I had Stefan, I'd always wanted to be a maid at hotel. After helping out here at the inn, I have to say it's enjoyable work. Just what does this fool son think he's doing? It's kind of insane, you know? I believe there's a possibility he's even...
Hey, Chief Tilsley. Called for the special sports section. Oh, Mr. Hayworth is here too.
There you all are. I've been waiting.
You've seen the request. Thank you for coming.
Sure thing. Are you here there? Are you here though, Mr. Hayworth?
As it so happens, he has a stake in this particular problem as well.
After talking things over, Chief Tolta and I decided it would be prudent of us to consult with the SSS. Considering the circumstances, we thought the situation called for a professional investigation.
If that's the case, this must be a serious issue. Well, the description mentioning that this had to do with your son, correct?
Yes.
It's a very complicated matter. I can brief you on the details if you're ready to accept the request. Now a good time?
We're ready to help, Chief Tolta. Tell us anything you need to know.
Thank you, SSS. I am in your debt yet again. What's going on? My son, Derek, has been acting strangely recently. I get the sense he's had some kind of sinister plan in the works.
Sinister? Is it really that bad?
Well, don't know the details yet. As a matter of fact, I don't know what is going on through that boy's head is all. You see, not long ago, Derek told Harold that Marco no longer be doing business.
Really? Why would he do that? Have you always been on excellent terms with the village, Mr. Hayward?
Yes, I've done my best to kind to the people here ever since we started doing business. I came to see Chief Chilton today because I was afraid there had been some kind of misunderstanding.
And let me guess, the chief there was just as went out of the loop as you are. Am I right?
Yes, you are. We never intended to wrong Miss Ayla. Losing a customer like him would have been a grave loss for our village. I'm sure your son is fully aware of that as well.
It certainly is strange. What reason could Derek have to go over your head and make a decision like that so rash?
That's exactly what Harold and I have been discussing. Doing so has certain questionable individuals. Has been meeting with a foreigner from out of state recently.
A foreigner?
I have many details on him at the moment. All I know is that he and Derek have been talking behind closed doors.
Nothing says suspicious quite like a secret meeting.
Quite right. As such, my request to you to investigate this foreigner for us. He truly is plotting some sort of nefarious scheme. You need to put a stop to it at once.
I apologize if this comes off as rude, but is something like this truly worth submitting as a request? Surely the logical approach would be to simply speak with your son yourself.
Don't think that's
I called you, sir. Embarrassed to say so, but to go in. But the young lady is correct. Derek and I have been at odds on how best to run the village for a long time. I've tried to confront him about this. I never could get an answer. As his father, it pains me to admit.
No wonder you decided to consult us. That alone brings us up to speed. We'll be investigating me. I was thinking we could start by interviewing each of the villagers. Feel free to do so. Incidentally, Derek and Elkin are delivering produce to the city right now. You may be better off speaking with them last.
If you're looking into this, get to the bottom of things.
We'll do everything we can.
We'll do everything we can, Mr. Hayward.
Derek hardly ever comes by these days. I hope he hasn't got himself mixed up in any dangerous business.
Excuse me, I have a few questions for you. Oh, him? Oh, if I had to describe the man, I'd say considerate. Considerate? Can you, once he was passing by the children as they were playing, and they accidentally got his clothes dirty. Other than raise a fuss, paid no mind. In fact, he even gave them some candy. I didn't decide whether to thank, compliment, or apologize to him. He had me speechless.
Interesting. Well, thanks for your time. That foreigner who's been coming by is quite the cheerful fellow. He's never without a smile. Something about it really puts me at ease.
You know, what you should tell your kids is you should never accept candy from strangers. Foreign guy who's coming by the village gave us some candy. I thought he'd yell at us for getting his clothes all dirty, but he didn't. Yeah, it's good thing nice people like that him exist. Something with that monocle guy. He acts all and smells all big. His eyes look like they're hiding something. Mom spanked Camille the other day. His butt was all red, like an apple.
Been a guy in the village lately who's dressed to the nines. He told Gramps and I was such a capable lad. Of course, Gramps was thrilled. I could tell he was just flattering me, though.
I did the racing flags.
The ass street in.
Excuse me, I have a few questions for you.
Oh, the man who's been staying here on and off? Oh, he's pleasant enough to be around. Very polite at that.
Right, huh? I see. And would you happen to know this man's name?
I believe it is Myth.
At least that's what he wrote in the guest registry. Myth. At least now we have a name to work with.
Well, at least now we have a name to work with now.
Is there anything else you can tell us about this individual?
Well, he wasn't too chatty. Well, there's not much to tell. He did call Derek up to his room a couple of times to talk about something. That's pretty much all I know.
Sounds like secret meetings. Chief Chill has been running over. Yeah, not the most game-changing information, but it's something. Thank you for your help.
Not a problem. I'm happy to be of service.
Do you really want to thank me? Why don't you order some food while you're here?
I might just do that.
Nice man has been hanging around here lately. He was from a famous foreign camp. I've never heard him brag about it. It's nice to know that there are still some people with class in the world. Evidently, that foreigner's been around the block a few times. He immediately sensed my love for Seely and cheered me on. What a great guy. That does it for the sheeps.
Nope.
Elkin's making a produce delivery in the city. He's been in such a good mood lately. He'll look for any excuse to make the long way home. To be fair, I can't understand why he's so happy with the massive bargain he's made.
Is that last? But there was something else that we needed to do. For this.
No matter how I rationalize it, Derek's meetings with his foreign are exceedingly suspicious. Feels it all turned out to be a nefarious plot. Need to put a stop to it at once. Best of luck with your investigation.
Might as well go out to the armor arrest tab.
Oh, every cast to catch. Seems I am in for another day of peak. If only I didn't have to spend it again.
Yeah.
Yes, this isn't the way. sometime soon. Met with Derek quite a little bit. Time he struck me as a polite and diligent. He has indeed gotten himself wrapped up in something unsavory or whatever. He's looking to the SSS. Hope we can do it. Alright, talk to everyone in the village now. Oh, they look cool. I explored that. Ah. So we're gonna go back down. We've talked to everyone. Oh. Excuse me, I have a few questions for you. Oh, him. He's a keen eye, I can tell you that much. What do you mean by that? Well, the man's become infatuated with our honey. He's raving about it being a surefire hit. We could sell across the entire continent. Sell across the entire continent. What is he, a traitor or something?
More like a traitor.
I've never heard him outright say it, but that does seem likely. Just saying tastes like that, I'm sure he's already made a name for himself. I'd be thrilled if my grandson were to follow in his. Is that so? Well, now we know the dude has some kind of merchant. Some good information to have. Thank you for your help. Not a problem. Feel free to talk to me again anytime.
Ah.
Okay, we have more info to go. Now we've spoken to the villagers. Now his name, Minith. He's believed to be a foreign merchant. He's supposed to be a kind man as well. The type that is curious, patient, and carried with skills. And we don't know why he's here in the first place.
So that's suspicious all in itself.
You make a good point. Yes. We need to learn of a motive in any of those conversations.
The biggest thing that stands out is him talking with the village chief's son. Secret.
That doesn't pass the smell test. I'm inclined to agree. It's incongruous with everything else. I'd say we should follow up on that. Wait, we'll go over by the entrance. That's Elkin, the one who went with Derek into the city. Must have just gotten back. Let's go speak with him. Excuse me, Elkin, right? Got a couple of things we'd like to ask you. Oh yeah? What can I do? Yes, you came to ask about my shiny local truck here. No, sorry to this one. Oh, really? It's a Vern company's latest model. Nearly made of real cheap. Hold on just a moment. By a minute, you mean the foreigner who's visiting the village recently? How cheap are we talking here? Get this. Got this for the low price of just 50,000 mirror. Only 50,000 mirror? I'd give it to be that lucky just once. You guys have it in for me or something? Easy, Noel. So you turn in, as green as your hat. Force of habit. Been past. Nels. Mechnophilia. Average market for new trucks should be around 500,000 a year, which makes the amount you pay extremely low. 90% discount. Sounds more like charity than a bargain. And I said the price is good, so we can make our work easier without making our budget. Yeah, Derek is working. I guess it's coming along. Admit I tell you, my head's off to him. Man. Shoot, Derek said I'm not supposed to talk about it. And you didn't hear that. Anyway, this man's guy's the real deal. So you say. Wait a minute. She come back alone, Erica? She told us that you and Derek were in the city together to deliver produce. We did. Derek told me he'd catch us back to the village later. He had some business to take care of at the hotel at the entertainment business. A meeting with Mineth, I'm guessing. Hey, look, this could be our chance. To speak with them face to face? Probably, yeah. Head over and check things out. Thank you for speaking with us, Elka. This was very helpful. No problem. Not that I get what you're after, but hey, good luck on seeing. Yeah, now. Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
Jade, welcome to Hotel Millennium. I'd like to make a same-day resolution. It would be my pleasure to assist.
TBF, Arkansas's revival show is coming closer by the day. Did manage to get a ticket? I'm still looking forward to hearing how it turns out. Alright, we'll meet up again tomorrow then. Good talking to you as always. Oh, wait, aren't you? Pardon us. Derek from our Market Village, correct? Yeah, it's me. Something I can help you with? I shouldn't have opened with this, but... Or I probably should have opened with this, but we're the Crossbell Police Special Sports Section. Got a few questions we'd like to ask. That's so. Yes, my father sent me here, didn't he? Even he called the police, huh? This is rich. He got his reasons. I know it's a game. Snoop around and find out what I'm up to, right? I have nothing to hide. Ask me anything you want. Not the reaction I was expecting. I'll get right to the point then. You told that you'd been in secret with a man named Myth. Would you mind explaining that? However, it's not as though my father can do anything at all. He's just been helping me out with a little project. It's all part of my plan to revolutionize the village. Revolutionize the village? Why would you keep something so important from your father? Well, intention or not, doesn't it concern him just as much as it does you? Tried talking to my father about this kind of thing more times than I can count. All he ever wants to say is that I've lost sight of our ideals, and that making drastic changes won't solve anything. If things continue the way they are, This has no future. Real meaningful reform is the only way for us to keep our market alive. But our father doesn't understand that bit.
I see. As from there, you encountered this Minith character.
Unlike my father, he's actually willing to listen to mine. In fact, he helped me discover a huge opportunity for our village's apiary. Plan on working with him to launch a major enterprise in the near future.
What? Can you even hear yourself right now?
Mind your own beeswax. That's all I got to say to you. Got what you came for, right? I need to get back to the village if you don't mind.
That was rather curt.
You totally blew us off. Any of you think I'm something? Try speaking with this man guy for ourselves.
Good gal. Might give us a better idea what the jamoke's all about.
You say we show ourselves in.
Here goes nothing.
Didn't know any rude sass. Excuse me, we're looking for Mr. Mouth. Apologize for bothering you, but we're the Crossbow Police Special Sports Station. I have a couple of questions to ask you. Oh dear. You're police officers? Why did you say so soon? I come in, the door's unlocked. This feels almost too easy, huh? He's more of a wheeler dealer, the only thing. Alright, we're coming in. Pleased to make our acquaintance. I'm what brings you here today?
Like I said, we have a few sample questions we'd like you to answer.
Will that be alright? But of course. I'd be delighted to help an officer at all. Is there some sort of trouble in the area, perhaps?
Not exactly sure. This pertains to you specifically. I don't know about you and what brought you to our market village.
You start by telling us about yourself? Yeah, this is the problem. Seeing as you're police officers, I suppose I have no reason not to cooperate. To reiterate, my name is Minith, and I am a corporate executive. My responsibilities range from product development to sales and operations. I've been visiting our market village to secure an important business deal on behalf of the Quincy Company.
Did you say the Quincy Company?
I don't ring any bells personally. Heard of a Mademoiselle? In a sense, the Quincy Company is a famous international confectioner. They're one of the most prominent names in their field. They even get their products here in Crossbow. Yeah, it does sound familiar. I think I used to buy their chocolates as a kid. I always paid more attention to what was in the wrappers than what was on them. Haha, that's quite alright. I choose what you may call the grand blind in my youth. You see, despite working for the company, I've never been one for sweets. My long-standing reputation as an irrefusable salesman, in fact, led me to my current position. Oh, my apologies. I need to get us off track with my personal recklessness.
It's fine. We're the ones who asked. So about that business deal with our market village you mentioned. Did it happen to have anything to do with Derek, the son of the village chief?
He told us it had something to do with the future of the village.
Oh, did he now?
In that case, I suppose there's no sense in keeping those details under wraps. Yes, Derek and I have indeed built a strong working relationship over these past 7 days.
You're aware of that much.
Can you elaborate?
But of course.
Quincy Company is constantly seeking out new opportunities to grow our confectionery. As such, the head office tasked me with a project to that effect. Our goal is to gain a foothold, which we can expand into Crossbow. In other words, you want to establish a subsidiary of the Quincy Company here in our state. Precisely. I got my inquiry by paying a visit to the department store in the city. There, I found it. The luxurious, the high-grade honey produced in our market village. And it is made with the lotus flowers from the village fields. I do recall Mr. Hales praising these things. And you should. Not only is a product of nature's bounty, passed down through the ages for generations. Seeing it as fields, it's like the goddess herself showing me the way to a brand new confectionery venture. I call it the Armorican Honey Company. The Armorican Honey Company. Exactly pushing the envelope. I wouldn't deny it's pretty catchy. We plan on selling candies made primarily from Armorica Village delectable honey. But in order to do so, we need the full cooperation of the villagers themselves. And so I approached the incoming chief, Derek, the most magnificent proposal. Asked if he would like to oversee the construction of the factory, as well as the new business enterprise. You offered to make Derek the manager of the Quincy Company subsidiary? Naturally, my company would make full use with sales and marketing expertise. The fields too would be overseen by our staff. We don't want to cause trouble for the villages, after all. On the contrary, we wish only to ease their lives' burdens. We intend on building the factory then. We're discussing a great many possibilities. I've settled on utilizing the village's private property on all of our market. Since it was only ever been used for storage, Derek was really willing to agree to this arrangement. No doubt almost anything would be under those terms. Especially how keen Derek is, especially with how keen Derek is on revolutionary. Everyone comes out a winner. Isn't that just well? Haha, so glad you understand. In my eyes, Derek's talent, so strong sense of responsibility, are more than enough to qualify him for the position. That I've divulged all that I can. Does that answer your questions? It does. Thank you for your cooperation. I think we have a much better grasp of what's going on in the village now. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss? At the moment, no. Sorry to take up your time. We go now. No problem at all, officers. Come again anytime. Please take care. Oh, where do we even begin? Quite a plan they've put together. Evidently, Mammoth is more shrewd a man than we took him for. All the spiel took some untangling. It sounds like it would pay off big for that time. Seems too good to be true, honestly. Anyway, so I think we got all the answers we're looking for. Yes, let's head back to our Morka village. Chief told us want to hear about this. I don't believe this myth. It's with the Quincy Company? Is he in this whole Armorica Honey Company business? It's quite an extensive plan they have. It involves building a factory in the village's private property. No doubt I take Derek as a type to do something like this. Has Derek returned to the village yet, by the way? That's right, I don't believe I see him around. Say we returned to the village when we ran into him at the hotel. Well, I must confess that Derek hasn't come home very often these days. Said he's been renting a room for himself at the ash tree, and understand Myth has been staying there as well. Perhaps that was Derek's reason for him. Where his plans to industrialize our land would proceed. Not me knowing. What a shameful excuse for a father, right? I wouldn't be so sure about that. Well, moving into the ash tree was actually Myth's idea rather than Derek's. It was him who was trying to keep you from catching wind of what's going on. What do you mean? I let our dashing leader. You handle the details. In the first part, I'll do my best to explain. Is there something more to this? You realize what? You're a man that I'm only speculating. I have my suspicions about this Myth character. What do you mean? I laid out for us will supposedly benefit everyone involved. The Market Village gains a new industry, while the Quincy Company gains a subsidiary. New market they want to expand to. At a glance, it all seems well and good. Almost too good to be true, don't you think? Now that you mention it. Another point of concern, consider the ridiculously low price of what may have sold a new orbital truck to Elkin. In this context, think of it as an upfront investment. Orbital truck isn't something you give to someone at random. Not the prices they go for. I never heard of one selling for only 50,000 mirror. What you two are getting here? So he knows that he's going to make that mirror back, doesn't he? It is very strange indeed. A company as large as Quincy wouldn't normally invest this much capital to an unproven startup. They wouldn't, would they? I like where this is headed. It leads me to believe that Mineth has an ulterior motive, and is guaranteed to make it look. I'll just conjecture, of course. I'd still suggest that you keep what you're saying in mind.
I will. We have to be very careful about how we approach this matter. And kudos on the fine investigative work, SSS. Feel as though I finally understand what's going on here. Thank you for the help.
Happy to, Chief Tilda. Are you saying you can handle it from here? You can continue investigating if you'd like. That's alright, you've done more than enough for now. As soon as I heard about their plans to hold a factory on our property, I knew I could never support such a thing. I have to speak with Derek later and try to persuade him. Not just his father, but as a chief.
Chiefs and sons of chiefs. Am I right?
Perhaps that would be for the best. Be excusing ourselves now. Don't hesitate to follow up with us if there's anything else we can do.
Of course. Be sure to call you again if the need arises.
Oh wow. I've been doing just regular speed this whole time. That's why it's taking so long. Is the one generous still? He says what you expect of someone who big time can't make it like the quiz again. And he and Jerry have been kicking up get my whole heart is split. To go to the Earl Street Inn. Oh, it's you again. Derek, what do you think you should try speaking with your father one more time? I wasted enough words on that now. The chief is stuck in his own ways. Refused to so much of even considering my reforms. I'll just throw in the towel where myths showed up and gave me the opportunity to ask. I can be trusted with the future. Marka, Mineth, and I will be the ones to pave the way instead. I still can't shake the feeling there's something suspicious about me. Only Derek to guess about it. I will be able to get him that irrefutable evidence. Okay. Next up, you go to Tangram Gate. Hello, Sergeant Major here. Visiting with the SSS today? Yes, it's good to see you, Mr. Timos. Sorry for the bother, but we're actually here for a support request. Oh, yes, I do remember seeing about that from the news service. Our specialty here at Tangram is the tide of plenty flashbacks. Get to you as a group. Serve a new mean seafood hot pot, eh? You'd love to try it. Sure thing, sit tight while I go whip it up. Then the team ate the tide of plenty hot pot. This is quite flavorsome. And you can really taste how fresh the fish is. Haha, that's the idea. Hot pots are easy and delicious. So we make them a lot here at Tangram Gate. Eating around a table together always puts the guardsmen in a fun, lively mood too. I think about it, I've never had a meal like this with the Testaments before. I'll bring them here next time I get the chance. Really? You want to take your downtown gang to a border gate? Eat hot pot? Think I know who like this dish. Perhaps we should let Wazzy handle that review for a while. So I've been a ways of my way out of this one. I guess I don't mind too much.
Cryptids, huh? What I've heard, they make for some pretty tough opponents. So Jeff needs to focus on guarding the border right now. So good luck dealing with them. Or so good luck dealing.
Something about the guards around here is kind of unsettling. I don't care if they're on high alert or whatever. To kill them to be a little more welcome. Next. Go to Belgard Gate. Hey, Randy. I see you brought the SSS along. I can get you. Are you still? We're actually here on business, you see. You mentioned it, I think that rings a bell. Here, I'll serve you some of the belly-full hot pot, usually made for the guardsmen. The bell guard likes hot pot too. Who knew? Appetite is wet. Glad to hear it. Sit tight and I'll bring a fresh pot right now.
Munch.
My, you can always feel it warming you up on the inside. Doesn't skimp on the meat to make room for all our vegetables either. Couldn't ask for a more nourishing dish. CGF training can get pretty rigorous. The guardsmen need filling food like this if they want to last.
No wonder.
We often have hot pot parties. Everyone ends up fighting over who gets the biggest chunks of meat. When Randy was here, he'd even seek bites from other people's plates. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, a guy's gotta take care of himself, you know? They say the mysterious monsters around the state are only growing in number. Things aren't safe here anymore. I'm going back to Araboni this second I can.
Tensions around here these days is wearing me out. Wolf, my shining Stella. Wait, my shining Stella's what? But stay sharp. You want to rest the licking sloppy in front of her.
Independent crossbow is just a fool's flight of fancy. Crossbow exists to serve the Empire, and that's exactly how it should.
The army's been conducting drills inside Guerrilla Fortress for a show of force. They trying to put pressure on the Guardian Force? Or no? Mayor Croy is probably taking the actual target here. Still, this tension is downright tame compared to how it was before the non-aggression pact was signed.
Okay.
That is angular.
Oh, well, hey there. Welcome to the Desire Inn. Hello, we're with the special support section. We're about a request. Ah, so you're the ones that are handling that. The CNS already gave me this gist. How about this? I'll keep you up Maine's specialty, stamina steak. We only hope our stomachs have the room to spare. Oh yeah, you kids have a lot of other places you need to sample, don't you? I'll prepare some bite-sized servings in that case. We appreciate the consideration.
Chew gulp. Dang.
In one bite and the sound is pretty filling. So what you want from a good steak? Yeah, I'm feeling more energized already.
Of course. Stamina is critical. It's essential for miners, you know.
Pair this with a beer? You'll be digging away like a grand mole in no time. Can't say being a miner sounds particularly attractive. You put it that way. Drew and Gans and the others seem to enjoy it well enough. Well, Maine's miners are some of the manliest men of all across. Anyway, if you kids are ever in need of a nice hearty meal, you know where to come.
You bet we do.
Our one of monster request says the target is the old man outside. Looks like we can't get in. I'm sure she consult with Mayor Bixon beforehand too.
Major beat something.
More like Major Dixon.
Nah, he's not that bad. Oh, we'd still have the key from before. Crossbow pays out a combined total of 10%. Taxes to the Empire and to the Republic. Staggering amount to ask of a burgeoning economy like us. The whole arrangement sums up Crossbow's relationship with the two major powers. Replace the gate at the old mine after the last one was damaged. You know, would you mind holding on to this for? Oh shit, it's so right. We are outside of it. Now I can trust you. This is those folk. If you do an investigation, take you there for any reason. Feel free to enter. Recently replace the ladder. So it should be easier to move around. So. Thank you. We'll make sure to keep the keys safe.
Gold mine. Ah. Look at that dress.
Well, not the villain per se now. Although that was much too harsh. He was only 27 years old. They are dulled in spirit by the constant task on politics. Tell that life is an error.
Alrighty. Wow, it's looking pretty much like we'll do the Megalo batch. Enough.
Look at that. Sold in a craft book. I think this one is geared toward Tio and no one else. Weapons of choice. Should I begin testing it on?
I'm game if you're on. Let's do this, Tio Dad.
Egg.
I'll be able to make it back to town, actually. Sorry, I took the long way around. put the do that once I get out.
Chief told her.
Marvin's Quartz.
Rubies. Ox.
You know what? I'll put Scepter on her. And Cassie on him. Yeah.
Aegeus!
Actually,
I just...
yep. Okay. Oh. I found me a shiny palm on the Mains Mountain Path. Org Barrage. Not too many now. Let's go, SSS. I feel like I'd be seeing you soon. I heard you've been entrusted with investigating the cryptids. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. You mean you're to the ground? Or what? What we're up to, aren't you? Don't flatter yourselves. The decision was made by the CGF. So it's only natural that news would travel along the grapevine. I've always just been informed that these monsters are anything but ordinary. Battling them will be no easy task. Be sure not to underestimate them.
You won't. Thank you for your warning.
Aside, sounds like you've been being rushed off your feet with this counterintelligence work.
What'd you expect? After Croy went and proposed independence with half the continent's leaders in the same room.
Got spies coming out of the woodwork trying to get in the crossbow to find out what would happen next. Our hands are tied trying to keep tabs on them. And really that... There's also the right constellation in Hayway to get that with. And of course, we can't ignore the more common criminals either. Situation we find ourselves in is covering multiple bases at once.
It's true. It's at the point where the second division has been taking on cases it would normally be trusted only to the first division. We have to take this little two-man handle here.
That does explain why the two of you are spending quality time together. Odd times could lead to some strange bedfellows, eh, boys? Shut it, Orlando. The point is, doesn't matter how thin we've stretched. Duty calls, so we do what we must. At any rate, you should focus on what's been tasked to you as well. The cryptid business isn't something that can be ignored. We know. We'll take care of it. We do have a large backlog of cases. I suggest you use a counter-espionage effort to us. Focus on instead on taking care of the work you've been tasked with.
Second division has been saddled with some cases. Ah, Margaret, how could you do this to me? You never had eyes for another man before. Oh, what changed? I have to do something before I lose her for good. I must.
Ask Commander Pierre. Oh, I see him on the first floor. It's like something's troubling him.
The SSS? How long have you been standing there? Don't tell me you heard what I was saying just now.
I didn't catch anything specific, if that makes you feel better. I think you mentioned something about a Margaret having eyes for other men. Ooh, could this be the name of your favorite hostess? Vice Commissioner?
How dare you? Watch your slanderous mouth. Margaret is the name of my missus.
Yes, it is. You mean your wife?
Yes, you fool. Between losing my wedding ring and being passed over for the role of commissioner, she's been nagging me like never before. Wait, am I doing telling you all this?
He's right, the Vice Commissioner. Vice Commissioner. Came off as pretty whipped when he lost his ring. That was months ago. On the sound of things, still young him.
So be it. No other choice. Beggars can be choosers at times like these. Alive, SSS. Giving you a top secret mission. Straight from the Vice Commissioner.
Top secret? What are you talking about?
Frank, I'd like you to investigate my wife.
How's the look at into your old lady? We're utilizing your position for private matters, not violate department.
You let me worry about department policy. Time is of the essence here.
Should have a formal support request or whatever they call it.
It makes you feel better. Now do as you say. I guess we could. What should we do? Okay. You clearly need a hand, so start from the beginning. Will you help me then? Good. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Not out in the open. Follow me up to my office. We can discuss the details there. My wife has been seeing her host. That's right. As I understand it, she's been going several such clubs lately. There's one host in particular who she's been meeting with in secret. You're positive this man is a host? I'd ask the same. Do you think you should have a little more faith in your wife? I do. I decided to risk it all to find out for sure. So I came across the evidence in her purse. Margaret is meeting with a mystery man named Clyde. He was right there in her daily planner. What kind of man has a name like that? It's a stage name. He has to be a host. I'd call it irrefutable, but I won't say he's categorically wrong. He's grasping for every little straw I can find. What do you think you've seen the host, Chief? I can tell you, but I've never heard of one who goes by Clyde. Believe me, I believe you. What? Usually, Wazzy. Hey, it's a social business, generally speaking. You know the names of all the hosts. Work in the clubs and the entertainment business. Can't rule out the chance that he's some rookie who slipped by my notice. Wait just a minute. Seem awfully knowledgeable about all this. Don't tell me you're that new addition to the SSS, the one who is, in fact, a host? Why, yes. You scoundrel! A member of the police force. What people say if they found out what you did after. You try to calm down, Vice Commissioner. Matters right now is figuring out what exactly your wife has been up to. That's right. And trust us. You've already tried to lecture him on that particular issue. There's no getting through to him. No, it's not mine. Ugh. Back on topic, you mentioned searching through your wife's transcript. Not that I condone the fact. Did you find anything else that might benefit our investigation? Let me think. Aha, now I remember. Our appointment reminders also had a location Spence's in alongside them. Apparently she's been visiting the restaurant in Central Square almost every afternoon. The restaurant in Central Square? You mean Bing Sept? Miss Clyde truly is a host. Why would he meet your wife in broad daylight? It's not uncommon, a little secret tryst. While the husband's at work. Happens more often than you think. Plenty of folks are regular, so only meet with during the day. Damn right, aren't I? Again, Vice Commissioner, settle down. Could you stop riling him up on purpose, Wesley? Who, me? Why, never. At any rate, I think we have a good grasp at this situation now. Mind stepping back and leaving the investigation to us? Fine, whatever you think is best. Make sure you get to the bottom of this. But, do so with the utmost discretion. Am I clear? Understood. We'll get right on it. I can't believe we agreed to this. To be fair, the Vice Commissioner did generally concede about his wife. I think it's worth investigating until we see the truth of the matter for ourselves. If we must. So where shall we begin? Restaurant in Central Square first. Clive has been there with his alleged host often. Might be able to get some information from the two directly. Sounds like a good place to start as any. Shall we be off? I see it is. You're familiar with Farm Party, right? I just picked it up myself. We can play together sometime if you know. Alrighty. Well, now that it is past time, we must save. And I shall bid thee